Well, hello, my brick building friends. Today we got something extra special for you. Wow, this was an amazing set by JMBRICKLAYER. That's right, JMBRICKLAYER. It is a military world strategic nuclear submarine. Kit number 61505. 1,498 pieces. I tell you, it was pretty interesting. Uh, Bit difficult. I customized it, of course. I put some lighting stuff in it, but let's take a look at the book first because I was fairly impressed with this kit. I believe the cost on this is probably around, believe it or not, $70 or under. Amazing for the type of kit and the build. Really glad that they sent it to me to take a look at, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So the book was fairly easy to read. Very much like how they, as you can see how they, let me bring it closer here. They show you exactly where the pieces need to go. The black bricks are outlined in white. So even on these big tiles, you have to count and put it there, but they tell you like on each brick what you need. Like a 2x16 or something like that, or 4x12, which really helps out a lot, especially with so many pieces that you have. There's the underside. It does come with a little base. It's not really something that you can play with or whatnot. It does come with two lights that you have to manually turn on. I believe it was yellow and a red one. But of course, I had to do my part, and I'll show you that. So there's the sub. Very cool. Sorry, my stand's a little shaky as usual. But the sub opens up. You can open either side or both sides at once. But I made it so that this side opens. Let me see if I can do it without destroying the thing, okay? Doing it live here, so give me a break. Pops off. Comes off. Fairly easy. See that? That's a whole one piece. That's actually the last piece that you build. So, and you know, black is, the tiles are very nice. The tiles are of high quality. Black shows every fingerprint. So, but you know how that is. And there's a look at the inside. So you see engine parts, you see missile submarines, you see the nuclear engines there. I don't even know if you call it a nuclear engine at this point. I don't know what you call it. Really just happy with it. It really looks great, I think. If you're over 50 and still have oops, sorry about that. Anyways, let me zoom in and you can take a look at things. Better look. There's like a crew quarters in there, and inside there is the periscope down tube. I don't know if you can see. You see that right there? It's got some little chairs. There's control panels, whatnot. There's a little seating, eating area. Moving over to missile silos, and they do open. You can see here, I'll open one. They open, and I guess that's where they launch them. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but you guys know probably more than I do. As we go farther, let me keep moving. We go down a little bit more. These are just part of the machinery. I'm going to tilt the camera a little bit. Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Now the wiring in there is from my lights. So that is the white clear portion right here. I don't have my pointer, sorry. I'll use a screwdriver. Sorry. Right there, that is one of the lights, and I believe that was a red one. You have to turn this bottom piece in order to get it to go, so it's very difficult, and every time I touch something, something else fell off. You know how it is with these kids. Delicate, delicate. I'm going to turn over here. You see this nuclear drum, and move farther to the back there, more parts, working parts of the engine, and then finally the tail with the propeller on the other side. And this thing is so big, I don't have my ruler, but I'm gonna say it's probably 30 inches. 30 inches, pretty neat, pretty neat. Let me zoom it out. Missiles, wow, they gave me some problems. Let's see, I'm gonna try. Oh, there goes my camera. Sorry. The missiles, they gave me some problems. There should be a rod inside there to stabilize them the way they go together. And then I guess that's another part of the reactor. Or something, some steam, maybe to propel the missiles on launch. I'm not so sure. I didn't research a lot about a submarine, but I should have in order to make this video. Underneath, I guess that's crew quarters. Those might be beds, something like that. Just thought it was really cool. But the coolest thing, I think, oh, let me show you the top. We've got the antennas. There's the second light. If I can show you here without my camera following. I've really got to get some stuff together here. I might just take it with me. This right here is another light that you turn and it comes on. It's a white light to show these clear, well, gray, smoky type tiles in the front. I thought it was pretty cool. I can't really turn the thing too well so you can see it. There's not much to see. You know, I might move my camera. So let me do that. So let me move my camera. You can see the front a little bit better. And looking down it. I'll try and put some still photographs of it. You can see the top. Silos open. Yeah, pretty neat. I really like it. This coil in there was phenomenal. Let me try and, as my stand crashes, I'm sorry. There's the crew quarters. More piping, maybe cooling stuff. I'm not sure what any of this stuff does. But let me show you what I did customize-wise, and we can maybe look at it a little further. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. I didn't have too much difficulty in building it. I had more difficulty when I tried to put the bottom or the sides on. And I don't know, things started falling apart on me. But that was probably because of the way I ran the wiring. And I'll show you some, I'll try and place some more pictures in there. I used blue, mostly like in this area here, because I wanted it to look kind of like you were, from what I've seen in movies and stuff. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's usually pretty dark in there, and you see the machinery and whatnot. And I also put some glow in the dark type things or in there on the panel itself, and I'll try and put that in there in the video afterwards, so you'll see it. Really happy with the way my lights came out, and this is all kind of things that you guys can do too. You know, you have to drill some holes sometimes, maybe miss a brick here or there. That's nice and blue. I like it. It comes through that clear, the clear piece there, clear round piece, back towards the reactor, and then towards the end. I also have, whoa, sorry, boy, it's terrible videos, but I appreciate you guys watching. Oh, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing and giving me all the nice comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you, God, always. Let me take you up here. Here we go. See inside there. Put a little red light. Yeah, some of these a kit similar to this would be, you know the prices on Lego. Here's the front with the light. Really looks great at night, and I'll show you some more pictures of that. I kind of put some, I use a clear, it's for glass, very inexpensive paints, glass painting, acrylic paint, craft stuff, and it glows right through it, so you can make white lights whatever color you want. It comes out great on Batmobiles stuff. But that's pretty much it that I can think of. Let me know your comments, what you guys think. Always like to hear from you, and I always like to finish up with a small message, and I ask you guys to please pray for our country, wisdom of our government. Nothing is impossible for God, and He's always in control. So, and I hope you guys are doing well, and like I said, I enjoy hearing your talks and whatnot, and if I can steer you in a direction, I definitely will. I'll give you, if I don't have the answers, I will send you on to somebody who does. And there's a guy in England that I've been listening to. He's a younger gentleman. His name is Joe Kirby. You can find him on Off the Curb. And he's got some really good, entertaining videos that help you with everyday struggles and some struggles that he's been dealing with. So check him out, Off the Curb Ministries. And thank you again for JMBRICKLAYER, and thank you. God bless you guys, and keep up the good fight. Until next time, keep building. See ya.